Hey guys, what's up? Caleb Downing here, and today we have the RifleSpeed gas block, their adjustable gas block here. Super cool, completely toolless, and actually works. Yeah, it actually does. So let's take a look at it. Let's check it out. All right, we already kind of made a video about this. I hope this one's a little bit better. We got some weather coming in and it blew my drone around a little bit. I already shot some of the footage and I'm not sure how well you can tell where this thing is throwing the brass and what exactly is going on. But I can tell you, this system comes with two pins. You have one that's ever so slightly longer and one that's ever so slightly shorter. And that depends on your system, how much adjustment you need. They looked into that. It's awesome that they provided that. They didn't make you go out and buy another little piece for it. It's cool. So I put the slightly longer one in, which gives me even more restriction if I want it. Now, if I close this collar all the way off, it doesn't lock off the system. Actually, I can fire this and you should see the brass pop out here pretty weak because this is pretty much as closed as I can get it. See? Super weak. Extremely soft recoil, just plopping the rounds out about 8 feet from me, right at like 4 o'clock. Yeah, and sometimes, there you go, case in point, it's not enough to run the system, which is not a fault of anything. I just need to tune up the gas, right? So before we clear this jam, let's turn it up to like a 4, okay? So now we got a 4, all right? Cleared our jam. We were ejecting right here. Now we should be a little bit more forward. Right off to about the 3 o'clock. And one thing you can do to check to make sure if you have proper ejection, we'll get a empty magazine and make sure it locks open on an empty magazine. All right, we still got one in the chamber, empty magazine. So we should, in theory, be able to lock open on an empty magazine, and that's how you would know that you're properly gassed. One way to know you're properly gassed. All right, so we still are not fully locked open, so we can open this guy up just a little bit more. Open up to a 6. There we go. So at a 6, this guy will lock open, all right? But you still are getting some forward ejection, just slightly. So really, if you wanted to play with it, I found on this guy that sticking around a 2 or a 3, I got 3 rounds left, yeah. A 2 or a 3 generally gives you very smooth recoil, and it may not lock open on the last round, but if you really want it to, you can open up the gas. So here's 3 rounds on setting 3. Well, he locked open anyway, so there you go. Super, super smooth recoil, and all you gotta do is install the adjustable gas block, or modular gas block, I think is what they call it. I think it's awesome, I think it's cool. I think the thing that really stands out to me about it is there are no teeny tiny little bitty parts, springs, detents, you know, set screws, stuff that's gonna fall out and break. You gotta Loctite it, and then it's gonna get stuck in there, carbon locked. I mean, it's almost impossible to get carbon locked in this thing from what I'm seeing how it works. It's one of those stupid, simple things that they just marketed it and patented it and started it first before everybody else did. And maybe there's other systems like it out there, but this is the only one that I've seen that is this well tuned, that you, as the user, can easily get in here and fiddle with this thing if you got a suppressor or not a suppressor or whatever you've got going on. Anyway, that's just a quick little video on this guy. I know we got some bad weather. The audio might be bad with the wind and everything. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about my voice. I got some weird crud going on. But I really wanted to share this with you guys and show you how this thing works. And hopefully the drone footage is enough to show you that this thing literally does clock your shots or clock your ejection. You don't have to change anything. Buffer weights, all those things. You can change your ejection and change the amount of gas coming back into your system. So it's one really cool way to have more control over the cycling function of your firearm. There, that's some fancy words for you, not really, but it came out, I think, right the first time. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you found it interesting and helpful. Thank you, RifleSpeed, for sending this thing out. Again, if I didn't give a disclaimer at the beginning, I'm sorry, but they sent me this. I know I've given disclaimers in other videos about this guy, but they sent me this, and I'm super glad they did, because this is something worth the money, something I'm probably going to end up picking up one of my own, just because it's that good. It works that well. If you got a serious gun, put this on a serious gun. Super cool. Anyway, you guys be good to be safe. Appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, and everything. And hopefully, I'll catch you next time without this nasty cough, cold thing, whatever we got in this weird weather. All right, see you later.